This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Oh, Harriet, that's a perfect picture. Well,
build us a home, plant a little garden, raise a lot of children, and they all found Jesus on their own. They all found Jesus on their own.
Look at my shoes, I'm putting the finger. Oh, red.
oh, good. That was good. Oh, yes.
Bring them in, bring them in, bring the wandering ones to Jesus.
This is a special year for our association as it marks the 120th anniversary of this church. Sandy Mott, one of the lifelong members of the community, is going to share some of his memories as he was growing up and attending this church.
I can remember when we first came here, I was a youngster, and there was an aisle down the middle, and there was 2 pot-bellied stoves. I can recall a fellow by the name of George Jones. He was a tall fellow, and always wore a black suit and a broad-brimmed black hat. And he would walk from Little Willow up here every Sunday to build a fire in the church so it'd be warm for the rest of the people that came. What dedication that man had. We had our Bible school right over there in that corner, and there was a class back in that corner, and one here and one there. But it really didn't matter whether we had special rooms for our Bible school class because we were so small we couldn't see over the pews anyway. A Memorial Day service, the ladies would bring in lilacs. Now the youngsters would each have a bouquet, and we made a parade from the church out to the cemetery and placed the lilacs upon the graves of the veterans. Right here we dedicated our oldest son, and out the windows was a cornfield, beautiful cornfield, tall and green. I can remember that yet today. And we're just thankful for all the memories that we've had in this building throughout the many, many years. Now, people, that's a blast of the past, and that's the last.
Put your hand in the hand of the man who steals the waters. Put your hand in the hand of the man who calms the sea. Take a look at yourself and you can look at others differently. By putting your hand in the hand of the man from Galilee, from Galilee.
Church and Cemetery Association has been going at it pretty good for a couple of years here. We got a new foundation in, and the restroom, the outhouse fixed up, and the doors painted back here. And just this spring, Bob Meritz and Carmen Rasmussen Meritz and I pulled all of these windows out from the inside and distributed them around to members of the association. And we cut out the old putty, what there was left of it, and reputtied them, repainted them, and they're all back in again. And Sue said they'd look beautiful for the memorial weekend, and beautiful ain't the point, but the glass isn't going to fall out of them again for a few years. There are several things going on. The last good wind we had up here took a few shingles off the roof, which tells you a little something. Bob and Carmen and Marlon Good and his son tore out the interior of the bell tower back there and stripped it down so we could see what's going on structurally in there. And it's pretty well rotted off at the bottom. And we knew it was pretty well rotted up at the top. So we're working on a plan to do what needs to be done with the bell tower. The other big chunk of work is the chimney. 120 years works its magic on the mortar between the bricks. And we got to tuck point that chimney at least. So that's the big stuff, and there's little stuff that will go on. But the bottom line of all of this is there is no reason on earth why this church can't stand here another 100 years. And if the pioneers who built it could do that with what little resources they had, and no electricity and no transportation and no power tools, we can sure keep it standing.
America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
After our church closed down in Gotham, it means so much to me to keep this going. It's very important. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, it does feel better out here.
Yeah, good job.
Thanks so much.
Little exercise things during the day. 20 years later, we placed that, and 20 years later,
The pond, and it's got where the dam is.
Charlie.
The holes that
Charlie. Yeah, so I called him and I said, I see.
Okay. I don't count my cupcakes.
Yeah.